Humiliation.
Hey guys, salut mes amis och hallå gubbar, Maxime here. Thank you all for 500,000 subscribers. Finally, here we are. This means so much to me. It was my main goal to reach it by this year, and here we are. For the first time ever, and to celebrate, I'm dropping a Banana Gaming jersey. It's got the banana seal of approval for being really comfortable, works extremely well for long gaming sessions, and you're obviously able to change the white and yellow text in the back to whatever you want. And yes, you'll have a chance to win a jersey because I'm giving out 10 of these to you guys. I've tried to keep this a secret for a long time now, but that's not all. Here's version 2 of the Banana Gaming mousepad. If you thought the previous one was good, you should see this bad boy. It's 450 by 340 millimeters. It's got super smooth clothing on the top with a heavy rubber base below so it doesn't slide. It's 6 millimeters thick, which is much thicker than most average mouse pads, which I'm a big fan of. And it's obviously optimized for all mice and sensors, so you should have no problems using it. It's washable if you ever need to worry about that, and you obviously get the latest aimbot installed on it. Just like the jersey, I'm giving out 10 of these as well. And if you want to be part of the giveaway, you can visit the link in the video description. Now I asked you guys on Twitter if you had any questions for a Q&A 500k special, so here we go. Why you speak so much languages? Well, I think I've said this many times, but I'm gonna explain it anyway for the new subs. I'm born in Sweden, but my mother is French and my father is American, so I speak 3 languages fluently. And these are the languages you hear in my intro. Why bananas, when obviously kiwis or even pineapples would be just as good? What is your biggest fear? I think my biggest fear is the unknown, or just dangerous and horrific events that you can't control or understand. Damn, let's keep it low. It's a family show. When did you realize you could do YouTube full time? It was about last year when I had around 400k subs and involved sponsors. That's when I decided to go for it. But at the same time, I really think I could have done it much earlier than that. The transition from being an IT administrator for 5 years to a full-time YouTuber actually felt kinda natural to me. I've always loved the game and I'm really happy I made that decision. I simply decided to follow my heart, even if it meant that I could potentially struggle financially. What inspired the watermelon persona? Why is it a watermelon? Do you hate the fruit itself? Damn. Asking the real questions here. The watermelon race was something my brother and other people from the community started with when I only had around 10,000 subs. I remember seeing a comment with a watermelon profile which got more and more attention each time it returned, and I knew instantly from that moment that we would have an internal issue. Can I be in the video? Sure. What future plans do you have for the channel? I'm going to continue with CSGO because it's my favorite game, and for now my content will stay the same, but if I ever decide to make changes, I will announce it in a video. What was your very first video on the channel? Are you proud of it? And is it possible to see it? Of course, it's still on my channel, just sort by date. It's actually an intro video from 2014, so it's nothing special. This was the time when I made mostly montages with friends. It was only later on that I decided to use my voice and make tutorials, tips, etc. Pretty cool to see how much my channel has developed over the years, and only being a CSGO channel. I'm quite proud of myself actually. How did you get into YouTube? I've always liked creating stuff, and for me it was mostly media, music, and videos. YouTube has always been a great platform for just the possibility to share what you have created online. Too bad it's being managed in a very questionable manner. How would you make hostage mode viable for competitive play? I like this question because it's different, and here's my answer. First, I would strip primary weapons when carrying a hostage, so you can only use pistols. It makes sense. And secondly, the hostage maps in the game right now are not good enough in my opinion. Best map is Insertion. It's a perfect example of a good hostage map. The gameplay needs to be different than your average defusal map, and Insertion managed to do that very well. If other maps were similar to Insertion, I think we would see more people play hostage mode. Last question I'm gonna take for the video. Opinions about the future of CS. Counter-Strike for me is the golden standard of FPS games. It will never die. You can even quote me on that if you want. And I believe the franchise will will always be active, even in 10 years from now. Counter-Strike 1.6 is still being played today. That game is almost 20 years old, and by the way, skins has never been the main factor of that game. I really think that overall, if I keep making good Counter-Strike content, I'll still be relevant. Thank you guys once again for 500k subs. I'll see you guys soon, and go bananas.